Hello everybody, this is Pikachumaster 542 with another exciting Pokemon video. Now, you guys have been waiting for a long time, which right now it's the summertime. In the summertime, da na na na, da na 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 da na na na, where it's very hot and dry, which is why I got some water over there. Now, in this video, we're doing a three-part, episode or video, which I'll be showing off to you guys my entire Pokemon card collection. And so I'll set it down there. Now, I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I started, watching the show and playing the games. Since around late 2009. That's when I started watching Pokemon, which I started watching Pokemon Black and White. I think it was Rival Destinies, because that's the anime, that's the season that I remember the most watching consistently on Cartoon Network. I did watch one episode of Pokemon Advance on Kids WB one time when I was very young at my grandma's house. But that was a long time ago. I remember the one episode in which May was making some Pokeblock, and he made the Pokemon sick. Or they were sick because May made the Pokeblock wrong. Here's the example. So yeah. So without further ado, take a seat, drink some water, eat some snacks, because I'll show off to you guys my Pokemon card collection. Now we can begin. Alright, so we do the first part, which is the 3 mini binders. So here is the first binder, which is a Pokemon trading card game, EX Crystal Guardians. Now I got this book from high school, from one of the teacher aides. So let's get into opening. So let's see. So we have. So here's my coffee. Oh. So if you guys want to pause the video, go ahead, because I'm going to name some of them, but not all of them. So this first page we have is a Coughing, Trico, Cyndaquil, and Switch. Next we have is a Meryl. Is it focusing? Oh, bouncy. Okay. Next we have is a Meryl, Carvana, Mantine, Horsey, Ekans, Manimate, R, Rocket Energy, and a Dodrio. Oh, let me show you the front. Okay. Next we have is Fearow, Magneton, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Nidoran, Ponyta, and a Zangoose. Next we have is a Ghastly, Grass type energy, Fire type energy, Psych type energy, Water type energy, Standler, a Bayleaf, and a Flaffy. I'm so fluffy. Next we have a Glue, a Hoot, Porygon, a Pupitar, Sunkern, a Wooper, Warp Point, and an Ivysaur. Hollow card. Next cards we have here is another Trico, a Chimecho, Primeape, Carvana, Bamfi, Medicham, Lotad, and a Shelter. Next cards we have here is another Trico. Must be a big fan of Trico, apparently. Trico is one of my favorite Pokemons. Island Hermit Trader card. Anomalite. A Master Ball. Ariados. Dugong. Dodrio, and Dunsparce. Next card. Is it in frame? Yep. Next cards we have here is Magmar. Unknown. Gibble. Magikarp. Murkrow. A Shinx. Totodile, and a Heracross. Next cards we have here is Pachirisu, a Cherurum, a Liquid Hippopotas, a Chatot, a Cleffa, a Combi, and a Glameow. Meow 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 meow. Next cards we have here is Onyx, Starly, Turtwig, Arcanine, Furret, Charmeleon, Cloyster, and a Donphan. Next cards we have here is another Ivysaur, of a Brava, Bulbasaur, Carvana, Charmander, Clefairy, Corsola, and a Diglett. Diglety. Another Duck Trio, or else I would say Trio. While I'm getting thirsty, it's only been a few minutes into this recording. So next cards we have here is a Duskull, Electabuzz, Growlithe, a Hoppip. Aw, how adorable. Hoppip. Next cards we have here is a Magmar, Reap, Murkrow, and a Psyduck. Psyduck. That sounds kind of demonic. I'm sorry. Next cards we have here is a Routes, a Sentret, Stantler, Venonat. Next we have is a Wooper, Glaceon, Croagunk, and a Giratina. Next cards we have here is Porygon Z, Dialga, Unknown, Into the Unknown. They have an action figure version of the Unknown, but it's in storage. A Machop Reverse Hollow. We have a Roserade. Is this a hollow card? Nope, just a regular card. Roserade, Steelix, Grovyle, and a Pichu. Complete decks would love this card. I mean, who wouldn't? Because it looks awesome. And also Peach, because he's so adorable. And these are the last 4 cards in my binder, which is Staravia, and Bronzor, Duskull, and Mischievous. Okay. Next binder we have is an OG Pokemon binder, which is blue, my favorite color. It has Charmander in it. Had some scrapes on it, but I'm not gonna be stinky about it. Oh yeah. Oh, more stains. You can tell it's very old because of the wear and tear on this, which was also given to me by a teacher's aide in high school. Also, blue is my favorite color, and Charmander is my third favorite Pokemon. Alright, so I'm gonna talk over the footage and tell you some interesting stories from my childhood with Pokemon. Also, the cards I'll be showing to you guys in this blue binder will consist of cards from Base Set, Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, and Base Set 2, plus some extra cards that I wanted to fill up in the binder. So, hope you enjoy this presentation of my Pokemon binder. Also, I gotta say, I love the OG artwork in these cards. It looks so cool and awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you guys a funny story from my childhood, which I'll be vague as possible. So, I have this one story in which I founded the Pokemon Club at my local high school. Now, for context reasons, I'm not going to say the name of the high school, so I'll just call it Pokemon High School. So, when I was in, I think, the 10th grade as a sophomore in high school, me and my former friend had an idea on making a club for Pokemon fans, which we called it the Pokemon Club. And so I, prepared some stuff, made a little essay, and presented it to the, I think, student council at Pokemon High School. And so I presented it to them, and I told them, like, what the details is about for the Pokemon Club. Basically, the idea of it was going to be to assemble all the Pokemon fans, whether you like the card games, the anime, or the video games, into one club, and we can have fun, either play the Pokemon games, or trade cards, or action figures and memorabilia, and also watch the anime. So I presented the idea to the student council, and they agreed, and I got one of my teachers to be the to survey the club as like the leader. And so our first club meeting we did, basically it was like a really big success. On the first club meeting, a lot of people arrived for the first meeting, which we watched, I think, the first episode of the anime, which was Pokemon I Choose You. And a lot of people came, or arrived to the club, and we did some giveaways. Which I think at the time was when Pokemon X and Y sets were released, or were releasing. And so we did some giveaways, which we gave away some booster packs, I think a booster box. No, not a booster box, because the club couldn't afford it for the first meeting, so we got like the EX boxes, which contained 4 booster packs, the giant jumbo EX card, and the regular size EX card. And so we did some giveaways, and the first meeting was a success. And we had more club meetings throughout my sophomore and my junior year, which the numbers dwindled down a bit, but we had a consistent core group of club members. And then early in my junior year, my vice president left, who, well, he just left. That's all I'm going to say. And so I needed a new vice president. And luckily I found one. Unfortunately, though, my second vice president also moved away, and I was going to plan another, the Pokemon Club in my senior year, but I got busy at the time, so my Pokemon Club ran from my sophomore and my junior year. Yeah, so that's the story of my first ever Pokemon Club, and I have fond memories over it. Also, you're wondering what my favorite Pokemon is, and here are my top 3. My first favorite Pokemon of all time will be Pikachu. My second favorite Pokemon is probably Piplup. And my third favorite Pokemon is Jirachi. Ooh, we have the Dark Charizard card. It looks cool. Also, you notice in some instances, I had to stop filming because my hands were getting pretty tired holding up the cards to the camera. I like the Squirtle card. He looks adorable. Squirtle, 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 Squirtle. Now you're probably wondering, Pikachumaster, where are all your ultra rare cards? And that's a very good question. I'm going to show all you guys my ultra rare cards in the next video in the future, when I have time to film, that is. Okay, so that's all the Pokemon cards that I showed you guys in my blue binder. So now, back to face cam. Alright, now that's all the time we have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching my two parts of my Pokemon card collection. Hope you all have a great week, and see you next time. This is Pikachumaster 542 signing out. Peace, have a great week. Bye, and see you next time for some more awesome Pokemon content. We all live in a Pokemon world. Pokemon. Pikachu, Pika. See ya, and stay awesome.